Hey, top analyze math industry, and we are gonna take a look at interference and superposition. So recently, we have been taking a look a lot, and we have learned a lot about waves, motion, and repetitive motion. So we were also taking a look at mechanical waves and transverse waves. But this time, what we're going to look at is what happens if two waves, or what happens if something interrupts a wave. So, when two waves, or when something is interrupted, is called an interference. So, a wave reaching the end of its medium is going to invert itself while moving freely. So, if we don't have anything that ends, like a pole or a wall, the wave's just going to keep going forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. And forever that you would actually throw it out the window. But when there's an interference, the wave is going to go towards the object, like a wall or a pole on a piece of string, but then go back freely, invert it, and go the opposite direction this way. So it's going to go, wave goes to the wall, then it's going to invert because it wants to keep moving forever, then go the opposite way. But there are many types of interferences. And not only that, there's another thing that we're going to take a look at. It's called the superposition. So the superposition is not just a medium interrupting a wave's path, but another wave itself interrupting its own path. So the principle of superposition is when two waves pass through the same point, the displacement of the arithmetic sums is going to understand and reflect how big the waves are, but also what directions the waves are going to go. Colliding waves is going to have a lot of fun, and colliding them is also going to be very, very interesting, because there are two types of collisions. So the first one is actually very, very chaotic. It's called the construction interference. So when two waves in opposite direction are on the same side of the string, they merge to make one gigantic blip. So you have two waves going to each other, and since they are the same, it's going to depend on the amplitude of one gigantic blip. So a construction interference is going to be very, very powerful in terms of making a very high amplitude. A destruction interference is going to be a little bit different and probably a little bit more safer. So what happens when there are two waves passing through the same point at different directions, but on different sides, meaning the blings are going to have a cancellation effect. So there's one going this way on the top, and the other one going this way on the bottom. When they do that, they stretch, and they go back to zero, and they neutralize and cancel each other out. So those are the examples for physics in terms of interference and superposition for a wave. I hope this video has helped you understand interference and superposition. Thank you for watching Top Analyze the Math Industry. Like and subscribe.